Hey, what's up? I've always wanted to put smart lights on my ceiling, and today I am with the Nanoleaf lines. And these things are pretty cool because they bounce light off the wall or the ceiling, which is going to make the lighting look amazing. And I've never done this before, putting smart lights on the ceiling, so let's see how it goes. Before we get started, let me show you what's included with these lights. I'm using the starter pack with 9 lights and an expansion pack with 3 lights, so 12 lights total. There's some connectors that come with it, as well as a long power cable to reach the ceiling. First, I had to figure out a good room to put the lights. I didn't want to put it somewhere where there was a fan to cover up the lights on the ceiling, and I wanted somewhere where I could hide the cord going up to the ceiling. So I looked at a few different rooms. The best room was our media or theater room because it had those curtains going from the floor all the way to the ceiling, and I could hide the cord behind that. Alright, so update. I have the cord plugged in to see if it's long enough to reach the lights in the middle of the ceiling. And unfortunately, it's not. It's about 5 to 7 feet short, so I am going to need to use an extension cord so that it can reach the lights. And I'm going to use some wire covers to hide the extension cord in cord, so it's not that big of a deal. But I wish the wire was longer to make it easier to hang the lights on the ceiling. The main thing I'm using to hide the cords is the sleeve from IKEA. It's called the Montera and it's perfect for one cord. It has double-sided tape on the back and it can stick to the top of the baseboard or the wall. I attached the power brick to the wall using 3M Velcro and it's hidden behind the curtain. The cord up top is zip tied to the curtain brackets to stay close to the wall. I'm also using more of those Montera cable covers from IKEA. Okay, I just wrapped up all the cable management, and that is my least favorite part of this whole process. I feel like no matter how much I try, it never looks that great, but my wife gave it a thumbs up, so that was a big relief. Now I need to make a design on the iPad for how I want these lights to look, and then I just need to stick them to the ceiling. Installing the lights on the ceiling actually wasn't too bad. Only the connector pieces need to be attached to the ceiling, and then the lights just snap in. And once all the lights are in the connector, the cover just goes on, and it was much easier than I expected. Alright, I just got them put up, and wow, they look so good. It was surprisingly easy to install on the ceiling. I thought it would be a little more work. And I went with a slightly different design than I drew up, because I wanted it to go across the room more. But as you're installing it, it's so easy to tweak it. There's so many options that it was very easy to do. I still need to set it up in the app, but I'm very impressed so far on how they look on the ceiling. I've tested many smart lights and light strips before, and these seem to pass all my personal tests. They can get extremely dim, and the max brightness blew me away. It literally lights up the entire room. Remember, this is with the 3 extra lights from the expansion pack, but wow, I can't believe the amount of light these put out. The white colors look great with really good warm and cool whites. Nanoleaf's latest light strips and bulb also have good whites, so that wasn't really a surprise. What actually surprised me was how bright and saturated the colors were. I looked for a weak color, but I really couldn't find one, and each color could light up the entire room. Of course, there's a bunch of different scenes that you can choose from. Some of them look pretty good, and some of them are not my style that I wouldn't personally use. And as you can see, the light bar can be 2 different colors at the same time. What's nice about these lights is that they bounce light off the wall or ceiling, so it's not shining brightly in your eyes. It makes it much easier to watch something on a screen with the lights nearby. We watched a show with these lights on at a semi-dim brightness, and it wasn't distracting at all. These work with Amazon, Google, SmartThings, and HomeKit. They also use Thread and can be used as a Thread border router with HomeKit. Now here's the kicker, the price. It's $200 for the 9-pack starter kit and $70 for a 3-pack expansion. That's definitely expensive, but there's really not an easy way to get a similar look. Smart RGB can lights will fill the room with color, but don't have that same soft lighting look. You could also put up crown molding in the corner of the ceilings with light strips on top for, a similar effect. They might look more professional doing it that way, but would definitely be more work to set up. So yes, these Nanoleaf lines do cost a lot, but it might be worth it if you want that wow factor in the room, especially on the ceiling. And even though dealing with the cord going up to the ceiling was a bit of a pain during the installation, I think it was worth it for how good these lights look. Thanks for watching.
Whoa, Reed, why is your face on the ceiling?
You don't get it?
No, are you obsessed with yourself or something?
Read between the lines.
Okay, Reed's face between the Nanoleaf lines. I don't get it.
Read between the lines.
Oh, your dad jokes are out of control.
Hey. Whatever. Well, at least I have this recliner. I love it. Me and it go way back.
Oh, I heard that.